Welcome home, Starborn. As always, the path to a new universe is forward, past me. Or, you could turn around and return from where you came. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Our travelers. So we are starting episode 2 of our Morrowind Let's Play.
You're on your honor.
Please get out of my face, ma'am. I'm trying to recap the prior episode. Thank you. So what did we do in the last episode? So we showed up to Val, the island that Morrowind takes place in. And we were given a directive. Okay.
What say you?
Yep. We were given some kind of directive by Emperor Uriel Septim himself, and we set out to go to Balmora and meet Cassius, our drug addicted contact in the Blades. When we did meet him, he told us to join some guilds or do some freelancing adventuring so we have a cover story. So from there, we joined the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. We did a few quests in the Mages Guild where we hid some fake soul gems for someone. And we did one quest in the Fighters Guild where we, what did we do? We fought some rats. I got killed very badly. So in the off episodes, what did I do? So off screen, I spent about 6 hours and I min-maxed my character as best I could. Basically to boost my endurance, because your health is based off of your endurance per level, so you want to get this maxed out as quick as possible. And we also worked on several other skills. Basically, I was using alchemy, wherever it is, right here. You can see I have it up to level 56. I was using alchemy to basically finance training. Which is just a very simple way of kind of breaking the mechanics in Morrowind. So I was basically going from shop to shop, buying their ingredients to make restore fatigue potions or other very simple potions, and then selling them off to Creeper. Set up a little bit of a base camp, and then from there, what else did we do? I think that was it. I got a little bit of gear, enchanted some gear, and that was about it. So we're up to level 6. And now we're going to do this quest for Elsa Fireeye. It tells me that the egg mine is located a short distance southwest of Balmora in the bluffs west of the Odo River. The old suspension bridge across the Odo River is just southeast of the mine entrance, and I am to follow the river south of Balmora until I see the bridge overhead. So, we're heading south. We're gonna follow the river. I should have made some water walking potions because I could have just ran across the river, but alas, I did not. So, we're just going to, I know we can follow along the side of this river. I don't want to follow in the river and then get to the bridge, and we'll just cross it. And where were we supposed to go from the bridge? So, cross the bridge. The old suspension bridge across the Oda is just southeast of the mine entrance. So, we would want to head northwest from the bridge. Once we do find the bridge. And that's the beauty of Morrowind right there. We have absolutely no quest marker, so we have to read and discern where we are. What the heck was the name of the place? Salk Egg Mine. And I am going to tell you right now, I reserve the right to Google the answers, because I did this once without the internet back in 2002. I'm not going to do it again. So if I can't find it rather quickly,
Sorry, stranger.
What do you want?
Time is short, so
so I believe this right here is the bridge, and the old suspension bridge is just southeast of the mine entrance, so we want to head northwest, which would be... Oh, is it here? Did I almost walk past it? I did almost walk past it. It's so dark, I might turn up the brightness. Okay, don't mess with the creatures in here. It's something I've learned. Ow. These roots hanging from the ceiling are very much getting in the way. Hold on. Severus, within in egg miners, local troublemakers are poaching eggs from the Salk mine. Okay. I hope they're in this mine. I think they're in this mine. I'm sorry, sir. I did not mean to get stuck on this stuff. I'm kinda just running through here and looking for someone to talk to.
Fetcher! This is the end of you, Swit!
I got myself some potions. Oh, I also stole the sword of White Woe. From balmora. So there's that. I stole that one during my little binge power level session, where I exploit all the mechanics of this game to level myself up quickly. Now we're going to take a health potion. Okay, I think this is one of the guys. Civillo Othen de Nia Valas. So that's one. Oh, I got them both. Report back. Okay, so that is done. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get out of here as quick as I possibly can by using some divine intervention. So I got some spells too. A couple more I want to pick up. I want to pick up Almia's intervention, which takes you to a temple and not like an imperial cult. Like imperial cult. I don't know if it's called a temple or a church. My brain is thinking church. Let's check. It doesn't describe what the spell actually does. Let's choke weed. But we got pretty close without using an Almia's intervention to get to a temple. I think I am going to join the temple instead of the Imperial Cult. Because this game, unlike a lot of recent Bethesda games, and I think they really could have introduced this back into Starfield, is you had to like make very distinct choices with factions. A lot more distinct than prior titles. So if I join the temple, I am not going to be able to join the Imperial Cult. Kind of makes the game more interesting, and I think that could have played very well, like if they would have made it a little bit more like factions kind of didn't like you playing with the other side. Like if you did the UC Vanguard questline, it should have prevented you from doing the Freestar Collective questline, if that makes sense. So when you, to kind of promote people to do NG Plus a little bit more, so like lock out certain portions of the story based off of the choices you make. That was for...
I've got a few minutes.
It's you. Egg poachers. What's the status on those egg poachers, apprentice? Don't make me assign another person. You got both of them. Good. Here's your payment, 100 septims, and we've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready to do more orders. I'm ready now. We've got a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents. Alright, Telvanni agents. 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony Mines. Their names are Elenu, Arelin, Sadasas, Nororen, and Forthythia, Hero Thran, and Alvaleg. They're hiding in a cave in the hills north of Caldera. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to me. Take care. It's very likely that one of them is on the lookout posted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is probably to have the Mages Guild at the to have the guild guide at the Mages Guild transport you there. But it's your choice.
Aren't you a sight?
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Mages Guild and get teleported to Caldera.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
And I
I'm
believe...
Go ahead.
I see.
So this gets us to Caldera, but we need to go to where the Caldera mines are. I think it's right here. So I think it's like legitimately behind us. But I think if we exit this path and follow the trail, it'll take us to the Caldera mine. Yes. So I think I'm gonna do approximately 2 hours of quest tonight. And I got this character good and set up, so we will not have to wait. I won't have to spend too much time in between quests, like off screen doing stuff. Who is this fellow, and why is he naked? Festering hail and well met, stranger. As ye can plainly see, I require some assistance if ye be kind enough to grant it. I need help finding the festering witch who has robbed me blind and left me for dead. Festering witch? A witch she had to be. I was on my way to Caldera when I met her. She was a stranger, like myself, and our conversation lightened the burden of travel. She was quite friendly, and well, you know, we set up camp together, but that night she revealed the witch inside, cast a spell on me. I couldn't so much as blinked, stole everything, even my worn out clothes. But most importantly, she took my prized possession, prized axe, Cloud Cleaver. Join me, stranger, and let's find her and extract her entrails. I have much to do. Bah, I took you for a coward the moment I saw you. Stand aside, then, and make way for a real warrior who's walking this path. Okay. I'll help you another day. Two roads diverge in a scary mountainous region. Sorry I could not travel both. So, if memory suits me correctly, we're actually going to run into our little Telvanni spy ring. Actually, up ahead, I believe. And I believe they're rather difficult. If memory suits me correctly. Yeah, there's this guy here. I'll definitely take your fire shield. I think that's all I'm going to take from you. I know I'm kind of recording this on Sunday, but I'm going to post it on YouTube on Tuesday. Just to keep the day of the week consistent. And then tonight I am going to work on getting this Twitch channel a little bit more professional. Yeah. These are our Telvanni spies, by the way. And this is basically the summary of Morrowind gameplay. Oh, how far we have come. See if there's anything of value here. Mainly, what I'm looking for is alchemical ingredients. Like, I'll take the gold, but that is also a major difference from Starfield. Whereas Starfield, you would see like the label miscellaneous on junk items. You don't see like any label on any items here, so discerning what is junk and what is not is kind of up to the player to kind of like memorize if stuff is useful or not. And bear in mind, this was like, when this first came out, this was kind of like the early days of the internet, so like looking up solutions online was kind of rather scanty at best. Okay. So I believe this is all for I am to find and kill 4 Telvanni agents, blah blah blah. Their names are... Okay. 1. Okay, you're 1. You're 1. You're 1. And I think the guy outside was the 4th. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to... What's his name? Okay, so I think we'll report back. I don't think we need to clear this whole entire cave. I believe it gets rather challenging the deeper we go in. Avaleg. Yep, you're number 4. So we got to Fort Buckmoth. I believe if we head out north from here, Aldaroon is very nearby. And we can hit up the Mages Guild and travel to Balmora and get from there to the Fighters Guild. Oh, the fun of not having fast travel at your fingertips constantly. Which is definitely a change. I know a lot of people complain like, oh, Starfield, it's such a fast travel simulator. I don't think many people would appreciate it if they returned back to like the Morrowind system of fast travel, where it's highly limited and restricted, and you actually have to think about fast travel in more systematic method. There is a little bit of that in Starfield with like the limited grav drive range, but you very quickly overcome that in that game and become able to travel like anywhere in the galaxy if you're, not a fool and you know how to steal ships. But let's go turn in that quest. I also want to do some training as well, because as you've seen, I've gotten a level, but I want to make sure certain things are trained. So, stats. I want to train something that's governed by intelligence. Conjuration, we could do like 10 levels of. Can you do conjuration? No. I believe you can. No. You're a waste of life. No, not you either.
I hope you won't take too
Yeah, I positively need to train in conjuration. A little bit.
Warm day to you, friend.
You can. I'm going to just buy some alchemical ingredients real quick. We're going to turn in that quest, don't worry. This is just so I can get a little bit more money, and we'll just get that level busted out, so I don't need to worry about leveling up anymore. So I'm just buying some alchemical ingredients so I can get some money from Creeper. Okay, that should be good enough. Let me check my inventory. I still got plenty of inventory room. So we're going to turn this quest in.
Do you want something from me?
What do you...
So ultimately, I want
I'm listening.
5
Please go ahead.
points in both endurance, intellect, and then the tertiary strength. So, let's turn in this quest. Do you have more information on the Talvani agents? I need to know. You got all 4? Good. That makes some people at the Caldera Mining Company very happy. And here's 400 septims. The Caldera Mining Company pays well. And when you're ready for more orders, let me know. I need someone to return a code book that belongs to our client. The code book for our client... The code book our client wants is in the hands of Sot Tilde at the South Wall in Balmora. Find me that code book. She's Thieves Guild. I take full responsibility, and listen, I'm Guild Steward. When I say jump, you ask how high. Keep that in mind. We won't have any problems.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Anything I can do for you?
Do you need something?
Okay. I'm going to throw down a hard save and then sleep for 1 hour. I just want to see where my levels are, if I chose to actually level. So in this game, it's definitely different from the other games because you don't technically level until you sleep. So, as you can see, I need to get a couple more points in endurance. So what we're going to do is we're going to load this up. We're going to go to Creeper real quick, and then we're going to train heavy armor, like probably like 5 more times, I think.
I'm listening. Please go ahead. Greeted friend. Welcome.
So let's go to Creeper real quick. I'm just doing this probably for like the first 10 levels, and then I'm going to stop min-maxing. I'm mainly just doing this to give this character kind of like a jump start on like their statistics. So I want to get endurance and like strength as like high as possible. Same with intellect, which will give me kind of a good runway for the character, so I don't really need to worry too much about statistics after that. So I set up a little alchemy setup up here, if I can get around these fools. Let me through! Let's go to my inventory. I'm gonna make some potions real quick, and then sell them. So we should be able to do 60 attempts. Let's see how many potions we get out of that. Alright, we're going to sell what we have, excess, and from there, get back to quest grindstone. So what was the next quest? Okay, yeah. Let me through. People complain about getting like stuck in corridors in like modern Bethesda games, but in like the modern Bethesda games, you can actually like push the NPCs out of the way. In Morrowind, they positively are like brick walls. They don't move at all. So we have 19 here. 11. I'll sell this 19. And I think we're going to train up Spear and then hit that level and then go to the Thieves Guild in the like that one place. I know where it's at. I forget the name though.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead. It just stood there, holding
3
its
blessings,
tail and
sir.
whispering. What did it say?
Go ahead, I'm listening. Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
How do you do?
So, but that's basically it. If you want to break the economic system of Morrowind, alchemy is the easiest and fastest path to do it. You can do it at like level 2, where your economy is just broken,
Do you need something?
and you have basically an
I've got a
infinite
few
money
minutes if you
machine.
need something.
There is someone down here that trains in spear. Hold
Do
on.
you want something
It
from me?
seems kind of high. Torrents. Well, it's technically cheaper than anything else. Is there anything else that's governed by... no. So that's kind of like my only choices. So, spear it is. That's the last training session. Let's see. Hopefully that is enough to get us that 5-point bonus. I'll throw
I'm
it down a
listening,
hard
please,
save,
go ahead.
and we'll just make sure. I'll accept it if it's 4. It's like that's good enough for
What
me.
do you want, Outlander?
This is kind of like the annoying thing of min-maxing. Is like you have to
Hello, Outlander.
stop what you're doing, do like training just to kind of like maximize your levels, which is obnoxious, but you know what? It's fine. I'm only gonna do it for like the first 10 levels, and from there we'll just let it go. So I'll accept the 4. And that gets us to like an endurance of 67. So, let's see. Medium armors governed by endurance. Alright,
All right then.
so let's get our code book back. Mainly, I just want to get endurance above probably like 70 at least, which I should do with the next level. And that'll be at very early stage, but you know, I want to max it out as quick as possible. So, in the later levels, I have pretty high health. This is the person we're looking for. Code book. What code book? I wouldn't talk to you about that sort of thing. Let's try again. Oh, I gotta get you higher than that. There we go. There we are. Okay, friend. I know about the code book. I don't want any trouble with you. So just take it. Just don't tell anyone I gave it to you. Got it. Cost me, what, like 50 gold? That's the social skill challenge. You can bribe, taunt, or admire. Admire's kind of like the free way of trying to garner favor, but that requires, what is it? high speechcraft. I don't have that yet. And high personality. So I used a little bit of bribing.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Code book. I'm glad to see that code book, Chris. Hand it over, and I'll get your payment. Here's your 50 septims. Basically gave me back the money I spent. The guild needs more like you, obedient and efficient. If you want more orders, just ask. I will ask for more orders. Lavaine Teseli owes one of our clients 200 septims. Deliver Teseli's debt money to me. So debt money. Then Desel runs a corner club in Saran. She owes Manos Orethenlil, one of our clients, 200 septims. Bring this money to me and I'll let you keep half of it.
Now here's one who can hold their own. How are you?
Let's see, what was that person's name? Manos. So I believe if we take the Silt Strider over here, we should be able to travel to Saran. I should probably, while we're there, shop around for some alchemical ingredients because gold supplies are running low.
Why walk when you can ride?
And if they get too low, we won't be able to travel. Which is unfortunate. But, so we're looking for a corner shop run by a Manos person. No, not you. Maybe it's this one. Nope.
You may speak.
I'm gonna stop in this regardless because it's an apothecary. And I should be able to get some ingredients, at least. So I'll take this. I'll buy that a couple times, actually, because... Oh, you don't restock. That's how unfortunate.
The freshest ingredients in town.
It's Dwinmer Temple. What do we got here? Ortho Manor. Okay.
Outlander.
Saran Trade House? Is this it? Possibly.
What is this about?
Anytime
My time
you're ready.
is precious.
Just don't
So
keep
make
it
it
waiting.
quick.
Maybe... No. No. Well, let me see what supplies you have. I'll take your bread. does offer some drugs. No.
What is it, Sarah?
Hide his eyes. I think I aggroed a cliff racer. Apothecary. Is it... Do they run the House of Earthly Delights? Is that it? Saran Slave Market. We're not gonna go there. Oh, the controversial topics Bethesda used to tackle.
Yes, friend.
You're the person I'm collecting the money for.
Masera.
Manos. Okay, so we're gonna look it up in the topics. Not here. I hope I don't have to travel back and figure out what the person is.
You may speak.
Someone in particular. Okay, our answer was not there. It's not him. Definitely. I can't find this guy. I might have to go back to the darn guild and ask that person the description again. Like,
You may speak.
I thought it was gonna be like one of these corner shops. Could have sworn that's what I read. Let me check this building, make sure it's not like a shop or something. I don't think it is. I think it's a guard tower. Yeah, it's a guard tower. Am I in the wrong place?
Why walk when you can ride?
Okay, we're going to ask again. I'm going to read this again, and I'm going to be thorough. If I cannot discern where it's at based off the description, I'm just going to go directly to Google and ask Google.
May I help you?
No. That money. Okay. Okay. She owes Manos the money, so I'm looking for her. So that was the right person. Gosh darn it. I'm an idiot. So we want to go to the House of Earthly Delights. That is here. And that money is right there. I don't see why it's any of your business of yours. I don't like speaking of these things with my friends, much less someone I hardly know. I have 84 gold. I try and run a respectable business, and the Commandant keeps asking for this money for my safety. What is it really for? To keep my safe from Orvas Dren's thugs. To keep me safe from Orin Thren's drugs. Thugs. That's what it's for, and I'm not paying it. Well... let's see if you'll pay it now. Alright, you've convinced me. Here's the 200 gold. Take it and tell those thugs to leave me alone. And now we're going back to the Fighters Guild. So far we have not done too much fighting. Well, we did a little bit with the Talvani agents. They've been kind of mixing up the quests a bit.
Where would you like to go?
All right. Probably, I think one comment I would make about the difference in convenience between Starfield and Morrowind and its impacts on immersions. So the fact that this does not have a quest marker and does not direct you places, and the fast travel system sucks, very much does force you to actually
break from the locals.
Immerse more into the world, because you're traveling a lot more. You actually have to pay attention to what quest givers are saying to you, or else you end up wasting time. Do you have the 200 septims Deselli owes our client? Yes, here it is. Good work. Here's your share. Do we have any more orders? I have a bounty contract for an orc, Dura Grabal. Okay, who is this orc named Dura Grabal? This orc is an outlaw living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have the contract here. It says 250 septims are yours if you bring her to justice. Got it. So we're looking for Dora Garbal.
Speak.
Has a house here. Right there, across the river, the last house. We will murder this person. I'm gonna see if I can taunt him into a fight. I'm a little bit concerned I might invoke the wrath of the guards. And that reminds me, another faction I think I'm going to do is the Ordinators, opposed to the Imperial Legion. So the Ordinators I think will be a fun one. So I'm going to do the Temple and the Ordinators, but I think first I'm going to do a lot of like the basic quests, and then I'll get to those. You will lose. So this is how you start a fight with someone. You click this taunt option. Now I'm going to bribe them back up because you need, like, I think it's like 10 successful taunts. There we go. We did it. Yeah, I was waiting for her to strike me first.
You will die here.
You died here. I'll take back my gold that I used to taunt you into a fight. And I have ensured that I do not have a bounty. Make sure I get everything from your house that is of value. I'm not gonna waste my time unlocking that chest, because probably not worth it. And let's turn in that quest. Soon we're going to exhaust all the quests at this Fighters Guild, and we'll have to travel to a different city to get quests. I heard that Grabal is dead. Here's your 250 septims. Thank you. Orders. I don't have any orders for anyone under the rank of Protector. Find out what you need for advancement. The guild stewards in Vivek City, South Moria, or Aldaroon might have some work for you in the meantime. So let's see if I can advance. I'm a journeyman now. I'm a swordsman now. I need to perform more
I see
duties.
we share the same company.
So
What can I do?
we're going to, at this junction, move to Aldaroon and do some of the Mages Guild there. Ultimately, where I see this series, at least what I'm trying to do with this, is I'm trying to do all the boring and tedious things off screen and just mainly do kind of the quests and do them systematically. So we're doing the Mages and Fighters Guild right now. We will probably do the Ordinators and the Temple together as well. Then there's like the Morrowind Tongue. I'll probably do that together with the Thieves Guild. And then we'll have to figure out a house. I'm leaning towards House Redoran right now, because I have not done that one in a while. But let's talk to Edwina Elbert. She's got duties for me. Yes, Invoker, there is something you could do for me. I am looking for a copy of the rare dwarven book Chronicles of Nuchluft. It's a rare dwarven tome. None of the Mages Guild branches have a copy, and it is simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? Yes. Here's 250 septims to cover your expenses. Time is of the essence. I simply must have this book for my research. Use the gold I gave you and find a copy. Maybe one of the booksellers has it. Okay, so I'm going to... I believe this is at Jobasha's Rare Books in the Wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter in Vivek. So, before I leave... Oh, I have no money, that's right. I can't really even purchase anything. Well... I could probably purchase some alchemical ingredients. So, real quick, we'll just buy some of them. What do you sell? 10 of those, and I believe you restock. So, I'm just going to buy this, and buy it repeatedly. So this way, next time I'm in Caldera, I can... Ah, I didn't mean to buy that. I can resupply on money. Okay, that should be enough. That'll give me sufficient money. Should be able to get like 4,000 gold from whatever I make. And we want to go to Vivek. We're going to go to Jobasha's Rare Books. I don't know if it's... I think it's the Lower Wasteworks. You sell alchemical ingredients. You sell some spells. Are there any spells that I want from you? Slow fall, possibly. Hide.
All right then, I'm listening.
You also have duties too. I'll remember that for when we start doing work here. But we're not quite there yet. It's kind of like our first, you know what's funny about that quest? She doesn't tell you which bookstore to go to. The first time I played this game, I literally, like, it's in one bookstore. That's it. Joe Bosch's Rare Books. It took me ages to figure that out, and I believe Joe Bosch's Rare Books is below us. I wanna say it's below us. In the lower Wasteworks, I think.
Outlander, what do you want?
What is it, Sarah?
An apothecary, and I believe, yeah, Joe Bosch's Rare Books. Here we are. So the first episode, my audio was a little bit goofy. It was still like able to make out what I was saying, but like it was a little stuttered. I hope the audio for this one turns out a little bit better. So they're alphabetical. Chronicles. It's this one. I know one thing I actually plan on doing is some of these book series I am going to do on my YouTube channel. I'm going to basically do like a reading of the books and then just set it to like basically just stand the camera somewhere aesthetic in Morrowind for like different sections and let the music kind of play and just have like ambiance and a reading of that, because I think in a very long period of time, a video like that where I take like a whole series like a Dance in the Fire and I read the entirety of it, I think that would get a lot of views and a lot of view hours over like the course of like 2 or 3 years. Because, you know, like people will they plug in this game, they play it, and then they look stuff up on YouTube and Google. And if you play with the algorithm enough on YouTube, I know you can get like Google searches, especially if you put chapters in. So doing like an entire series and then putting a chapter between each volume would actually like get, as long as I title the chapters correctly, it'll trigger like Google searches. So that's a long-term plan. After I get through the game a fair bit and collect up a lot of the book series, I'll be doing that. Seems silly, but I've checked out a lot of those videos and I've seen a lot of people do it with like AI voices. Now I know if you do like AI voices, the algorithm can detect that and it kind of like down regulates it. Whereas like a real reading would probably do substantially better. Not to mention if you title it and edit it appropriately so that you have like good ambiance and good music going on in the background. And the reading's done well, so I'd have to like practice it a couple times so I'm not fumbling over words or names, or pronunciations. But if I did it well, it'd probably get a ton of views, and it doesn't really cost anything. It's like a weekend of your time. You end up with like a video that over the course of 3 years would probably get like a couple thousand watch hours. Caldera. Where was I going? Outer Room. So we're gonna do as much as this girl's quest, and then we'll switch over to the Fighters Guild. Depending upon time, this is probably going to take us out the rest of the time. I'm impressed, Invoker. I hope you are always this efficient. Duties. I have been waiting for ages to get a detect creatures potion from Sinks in Trees Shade in Sodeth Moria. It's a simple task. It's a simple taking Sinks in Trees Shade forever to finish. Go to Wolverine Hall in Sodeth Moria and bring the potion back to me as soon as Sink is finished. So this seems like a very simple quest, but I have a feeling he's going to send me on a side task. At least if memory suits me correctly, he does.
I'm listening, please go ahead.
So that's this Argonian. Detect creatures potion. Yes, of course, Softskin. Take this potion back to Edwina along with my apologies. Speak with me again next time you are here. I may have some duties for you, Invoker. I'll have to remember that.
How can I help?
If memory suits me correctly, though, his duties involve traveling off into distant countries with no nearby fast travel locations. So that's like one of the things you gotta like worry about. Like when you're questing through these mage groups, like you don't need to do every single quest to advance all the way to the top. So you can skip some, like you can skip some wings. Like he's probably one of the ones you should skip, but his like quests are a little bit more interesting than the others, but they involve a lot of downtime where you're traveling to the location. Ah, at last, you've brought me a detect creatures potion. Will you give the potion to me now? Yes, here it is. Excellent. Why don't I give you a potion more useful to an invoker in the field? Exclusive potion of shadow has been added to your inventory. Okay. Sir Rilanwi in the Mages Guild in Vivek has somehow acquired a copy of Chimar Vam Diem. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. That's a lot of letters. It is the 6th volume of the Mar Obar Saul's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Most of the ancient tales are not truly Dwemer in origin, but this one may be an exception. It deals with some sort of golem or centurion. Would you be willing to borrow, in quotations, this book for me? Yes. Thank you, Chris. Sir E. Lonwi probably keeps the book near her in the Mages Guild in Vivek. Do whatever it takes to get this book and then return it to me. If you're caught stealing, of course, it is a crime against the guild, so be careful. Take these scrolls just in case. So she gave me some scrolls unhinging. That is like a level 50 unlock, level 100 being the highest. So instead of like hard, easy, or it would be novice, forget the system in, like it's like a 5-tier system, ends in master for the locks. In this game, it's level 1 through 100. So we're going back to Vivek.
Ah, a visitor. What may I do for you?
And this is the person we're talking to. Never heard of such a book. I wonder if I can persuade you.
Welcome. Care to talk?
Okay, we're gonna pick this lock. Just saving in case she... I've had times in the past where she's opened the door on me. Too complex. If I use a journeyman pick, can I do it? Too complex. Okay, looks like I have to use... I have a 5% chance with that. I'm not gonna probably not gonna succeed. I'll take your water breathing, and I'll take that. We're just gonna check. Nothing really worth our time. So we're going to go to Aldaroon, turn in our book. Very interesting how these guilds work, though. Basically tells me do not steal from guild members, and then hands me some unlocking scrolls. So like, and you'll get kicked out of the guild in this game if you get caught. So ramifications for failure are rather high in this game, and let me tell you, it does not autosave nearly as frequently. You have the copy of Chimar Vam Diem. Will you let me borrow the book? Give her the book. Thank you, Chris. I will return the book to you soon, but in the meantime, I have more duties for you. I have been distracted from my studies by several reports from Margan. Apparently, there is some sort of disturbance Hulin's hut. Hulin's hut. Since Hulin is a member of the guild, we really ought to do something about the disturbance. I simply haven't had time to do it myself. My research is at an absolute critical phase. Would you go to Margan and take a look for me? Yes, we'll go to Margan. So I believe there's a Silt Strider attached to that location. So if we leave here, we can go to the Silt Strider and get to Margan. Which I don't think is too far away either. I think it's just a little bit north of here. Yep.
Why walk when you can ride?
All right. So let's see. You say you've been attacked by assassins? From the description, it sounds like they work for the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apelles Matinus in Ebonheart about this matter. So I think that starts Blood Moon, so I'm not going to do that yet. But we do want to ask about Helene's hut. It's outside the town walls, southeast near the shrine. So, this would be southeast. I think it's over here somewhere. I think this is it. And I'm probably going to use Divine Intervention to get the heck out of this place. Uh-oh. It didn't cast. We're gonna clear this place out before we proceed further. Is the scamp really gone? Thank you, whoever you are. This is all my fault. All my fault? I wanted to be a real sorcerer, not just Hulene's apprentice for the rest of my life. I wanted to prove I could summon a scamp. Then Hulene would have to take me seriously. I am just glad it's all over now. Thanks for killing the scamp, Chris. Scamp? At first, he did everything I told him, but he tricked me. He wasn't really under my control. Then he started tearing the place up. He took all my clothes. I locked myself in this closet, and it's been horrible. I don't want to be a sorcerer anymore. I won't ever summon another Daedra as long as I live.
Do you need something?
Mages Guild. Mages Guild is dedicated to preserving and distribution of magical knowledge. Pursue your studies diligently, Chris, and the benefits of belonging to the Mages Guild will become clear to you. Okay, sir. I'm going to shut this door, and I am proceeding to rob the place. What book do we got here? So basically, I am going to probably take every book I can find in this game. And that is mainly because I want to do those like readings of the series of books in here. Like there's some really good series like the 36 Sermons. That's very common on YouTube, but there's also a lot of rarer books. And by common, I mean it's like AI voiceovers, you know, it's not very good. Where am I? Okay, I think I want to head north. Yeah, we want to head this way. And the front gate, or the side gate, to Alvaroon should be over there. And I'm going to talk to you. Hulene's hut. So Hulene's apprentice summoned a scamp. Is that all? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial. Speaking of which, I discovered these scrolls during my research. You may find them useful. 2 scrolls of 5th barrier have been added to your inventory. Duties. Yes, Chris, I have finished my study of Chimar Vam Adium. Can you believe this isn't about a Dwinmere construct at all? This book was completely useless. In any case, I need you to return the book before Siri Lanwi suspects anything. Return the book to wherever you found it. Got it? Don't get caught. Return book.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, passed it up. She is over here, this way.
Welcome. Care to talk?
Nope. It's returned. I'm keeping the water breathing now. Go back to Alderu. And we will tell her our success of putting the book back. The book has been returned. Good work, Invoker. Once I know the location of some Dwinmere ruins, I will ask you to travel to some dangerous places. These amulets will help you return safely. So, she gave me an amulet of Almsivi's intervention, so I was mispronouncing that before, and an amulet of divine intervention. I have no duties for you now, but speak to me again when you earn the rank of Conjurer. Let's talk about advancement. I gotta pay guild dues. Is it here? Oh, I don't even have enough. Psh, that's probably why it's not even popping up. So we'll just make some, go to Caldera, make some potions real quick, get our money.
Ah, a visitor. What may I do for you?
Get out of my way.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
I'm listening. Speak freely, friend.
The gray approaches.
Just taking a quick screenshot. I'm gonna use that as the
Say your business.
thumbnail when I port this over. And let's see here. I only have 8 of those.
Surrender yourself. Guard!
I might as well pick these up too.
You can't escape.
Repair some stuff. And also this. Oops, wrong button. I'll get rid of some of these books as well. I believe I have books in here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't need you on you. Don't need you. I'm going to keep these because they're useful. So, fatigue, 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 fatigue. I'll sell that 24. It's gonna, it's a big stack. Get us some coin. That'll hold us over for a while.
Say your business.
Yeah, this game, there was a lot more economics involved in this game, but like, money wasn't as nearly easy to come by as in some of the later installments of Bethesda games. Usually they're a little bit easier to exploit.
Do you want something?
Under sun and sky.
Let's see if I can pay her guild dues, or do I have to go back to the original person? Pay dues. Excellent, Chris. Now that these formalities are out of the way, I can grant you the rank of Conjurer. Advancement? Congratulations, you are a magician. Strive ever forward. I need to do more duties. Dwinmer Tube. They're easy enough to find. I believe I saw some in our when I was last there. Would you be willing to travel there and bring back the Dwinmer Tube? Yes. I appreciate your dedication, Chris. Crazy Word is northeast of Nisus, but there is an easier way to get there. Go to Ald Velothi and follow the coast west. Take the Strider to Gnosis and follow the road north. I will mark Ald Velothi on your map. I am willing to bet I can travel to boat to there.
Well, I find myself in pleasant.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Soul Strider to a place that I know has a boat, and then I'm going to get into the boat fast travel system and see if I can find a place that connects there. And I believe I was supposed to travel west. Hull has a boat.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
At least I believe so. Where's the town for this place? It's over here. Now I need to find the boatman. Over here. I believe you're it. Oh, no, you take me to there. So, I wish I had water walk. West along the coast, so we want to head that way. Hold up, I need to go back. These rocks are in my way. I need to climb them. This is probably going to be the last quest I do on this live stream because I have a feeling it's going to take... We're getting to the part where it starts to take a while to get to locations. Okay, we want to go this way. A lot of egg mines out here. So it's west. I believe it's like over here somewhere. But we'll find it. Oh! An archer. Okay. See if... Uh-oh. Nothing really of value. I'll take that. Make potions with that. Take that. Can make potions with that. Take that and that. Take your salt rice. I don't even know what that stuff is. Taking it. Where? So I'm looking for Dwinmer Ruin. This is, that's not a Dwinmer Ruin. That is a Daedric Temple. Or Daedric Ruin. We do not want to go there. good old internalized dice rolling. So we got the map marker for it. And I believe this is our town we're looking for. And just like I thought, there is boatmen here. So uh-oh. Gotta get out of this water before slaughterfish start whacking me. So what is this place called? West. I believe it's a very large place. Is that a... There's a bridge. People might be hostile. Or whatever. They're hostile. Okay, so there seems to be a trail here. Probably leads to the place where I'm going. That's it. That's where I want to go, right there. That bridge is Dwinmer by design, I can tell. We want to get a Dwinmer tube out of here. Positively do not want to engage in too much combat if I can avoid it. I should pick up the hound meat, because... Gotta level up that acrobatics skill. That way we can jump higher. Remind me, save once we load up in here. Just in case I die. We just need a Dwinmer tube. Hold on. Turn up the brightness. Audio. There's one of those ball thingies back here. Ghost. Take your ectoplasm. I don't even know what it does. Forget what it does. It's kind of like super heavy. Take those. Twinmer tube, Twinmer tube. Take the rubies. What do you do? Too heavy. What you do? I'm gonna have to remind myself to pick up a light spell. There's a Twinmer tube. Why I say that is because this place is extremely dark. And in there. Curse you, Todd Howard. Why would you do that? See where divine intervention takes us. Where am I? We want to go to Gnosis because, or Nesis, because there is a Silt Strider here. And I can use that to travel back.
Where would you like to go?
Outer Room, please. So we're going to turn in this quest, and I think that will likely be a good stopping point. We might pick up the next quest and see what it is.
All right.
Yes, I have a Dwinmer tube for you. You have found a Dwinmer tube. Give her the Dwinmer tube. Yes, this is what I wanted. Now I can finally study these Berthurks the dwarves wrote about. I am impressed by your dedication to scholarship. Good work. What other duties you got? Yes, I was wondering if you might check up on one of my colleagues in the dwarven ruin of Neshlufletang. The last excavation report is overdue. One of my colleagues, Sen Yelas, Caduceus is engaged in official imperial research at the Nishalavon. He was supposed to give me an excavation report every month, but has not set one this month. Go to Nishalang and find out what is going on. So let's click on this. You can get there by going around the mountains near Saran and heading northeast along the Foya Nadanat, or you can start in Mulagmar and head northwest towards Mount Kang. Go north around Mount Kang and along the north side of the Foyada. Okay, we'll save that for our next episode. I think we're in good position to do these quests rather quickly. The gear's rather good, so I might have 2 episodes out this week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. And it's kind of tentative upon Starfield news. So we have Gamecom coming up, which might consume me with some videos. So maybe 2 episodes. We'll see. We'll see what kind of news comes out from Gamecom. But I appreciate all that watched, and please enjoy your night.